Okay, so I showed you how to like clean up a photo that could really use it, and now I'm gonna show you how to do some like finishing touches on one that might not need it. Let's try this Lizzie photo. It's actually blurry, so not the best example. How about this one? Here, that one's cool, because we can do a lot of things, right? We can go into crop, we can change things. I have a 4.5 or 4x5 is a big Instagram one. If you want, you can get it. Let's at least kind of maybe bring it here. Be a little artsy like that. It's kind of cool. Maybe it's not. Maybe you hate it. Whatever. And so again, I like to bring the highlights down, and then there we can see a little more of Lizzie's like true skin color, and then the whites. So a lot of pros like to bring you real high up, almost here. I like to keep you kind of down, keep a little more drama in it. Blacks, I like to bring the black a little bit further than I would, because I know I'm probably going to bring the shadows up a little bit. And with shadows, I tend to like look at hair. I look at things that are in the shadow. Do I want to see the different strands of hair? Do I want it all to blend together? And so I'm going to kind of want to do a little bit darker shadows. Kind of go here. And then with color, you can do a lot of really cool things. And so I think the white balance is fine. We can take a look at some of the different options. This auto, yeah, that's a little more yellow. I don't like it. I like what it had. It's technically under fluorescent light, so if we hit the fluorescent button, yeah, that actually is the best out of all of the options. And so bam, we have that. Now let's say you're like, that purple's not the right purple, which is very often the case with Rolling Meadows. You can go in this color mix. You can go to purple. Sometimes you have to go to pink or blue, like one of the nearby colors. You can literally change the hue to change what it's like. And whether you're doing that for surrealistic stuff, whether you're doing that for photo tuning, let's say like you're like, oh, Lizzie's, earrings are too distracting. I'm really trying to keep the greens out of this because I'm trying to focus my colors. You can go to green, and you can take that saturation up, or you can take it down. You can change the luminance, make it a little bit darker, a little bit brighter. You can make it a little bit more of a yellow, right? And so you take that yellow, you kind of desaturate it. You bring that luminance up to make it a little shiny. Bam, now there's no more greens in your image. One final thing I want to show you is this button. There's a lot of great presets. Now I like to edit before I do presets, but presets are great, and I like to edit after I do the preset, but they're a great way to just try some new cool things. I tend to like portraits edgy. Portraits edgy can get you some cool stuff. But this is just in a hallway with fluorescent lights. It's just a close-up of Lizzie. So not like the world's most exciting shot. And so cinematic might get us to some cool spots. And let's say, you're here and you can just kind of explore different ones. Maybe you like that green now. And if you tap it again, you can kind of change the adjustment. This is terrifying. I'm so sorry, Lizzie. Or you kind of bring it, you can kind of find a happy medium if you're just trying to be subtle with it and add a little bit of that film look. And yeah, those are the main things I would do to at least start, right? There's more I can teach you. There's more I should teach you. If for some reason it's not coming up with your camera matching, make sure that you have it in the right color thing. That should have been the first thing. It can detect what camera you have, and then just go standard or even faithful, because that's going to be exactly what you thought you were taking a picture of with those settings when you did. Again, if you have any questions at all, let me know, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button.